This video contains content of a violent and disturbing nature. It is intended for a mature audience and is not suitable for viewers under 18.
The Story House.
Peace between two nuclear-armed rivals is like glass, beautiful, yet one wrong touch, and it shatters into 1,000 dangerous pieces. Over the years, India and Pakistan had lived under a tense silence, haunted by the shadows of past wars. But on April 22, 2025, that silence was ripped apart in a remote valley of Indian Kashmir. In Pahalgam, a land famous for its breathtaking beauty, a horrific terrorist attack claimed the lives of 26 civilians. Within hours, India blamed Pakistan. But soon, the truth broke out, and it was incriminating. International organizations and foreign governments confirmed the attack had been orchestrated by India itself. A political game. A bloody maneuver by Narendra Modi's anti-Pakistan administration to fuel war fever before elections. On May 7th, the accusations transformed into open warfare. Operation Sindoor was launched by India. Missiles rained down. Air raids tore through the night. Indian drones and artillery turned the line of control into a live war zone. But Pakistan wasn't going to stay quiet. That night, the JF-17 Thunders and J-10 Sea Dragons circled in the dark, their pilots anxiously waiting for the order. Then, over the comms, came the Pakistani air chief's voice, cold and deliberate.
I want Rafales.
What followed was a clash the subcontinent hadn't seen in decades. In pitch-black skies, nearly 200 fighter jets in various formations from both sides clashed in a lethal ballet of speed, fire, and death. Missiles streaked across the heavens, radar screens lit up like storm clouds, and the roar of thunders shook the mountains. Pakistan's skies turned deadly for India. In that night's battle, 6 IAF jets were destroyed, 3 of them the pride of India's fleet, the French-made IAF Rafales, taken out by Pakistan's cutting-edge PL-15 beyond visual range missiles. By morning, the news was everywhere on social media. In headlines, PAF had humiliated the IAF. On the ground, Pakistani army units shredded Indian border posts. Videos went viral of Indian soldiers waving white flags to retrieve their dead. India responded with Israeli-made Harop suicide drones, targeting Pakistani military sites. But most never made it, shot down by Pakistani air defenses, even by locals firing personal weapons alongside the army. Then came Pakistan's turn to strike harder. Operation Bunyan-ul-Marsoos was launched. At dawn of May 10th, heavy missile salvos crippled Indian military installations. And in a move that stunned analysts worldwide, PAF fighters penetrated deep into Indian airspace, destroying an S-400 missile defense system, the crown jewel of Indian air defenses. In cyberspace, Pakistan's IT warfare units unleashed a wave of attacks, knocking out power grids, disrupting networks, and plunging parts of India into chaos. Meanwhile, rumors spread like wildfire. Pakistan had captured Wing Commander Shivangi Singh, India's only female Rafale pilot, after her jet went down over Pakistani soil. Locals reportedly found her and handed her to the authorities. However, both governments stayed silent. The wreckage of another Rafale tail number BS-001 was caught on camera and shared worldwide by Indian locals. And India's media? It became a circus. Primetime anchors claimed victory, bragged they'd captured Karachi and Lahore, while footage of burning Rafale told another story. For the world, it was comedy. For India, humiliation. For tense days, the skies over South Asia were hell itself. Missiles screamed, drones swarmed like angry hornets, artillery shook the earth. The world watched, fearing the unthinkable, nuclear war. Then, on a tense Saturday morning, US intervention pulled both nations back from the edge. The ceasefire was announced by President Trump. The guns went silent. But the real war of narratives, propaganda, and political spin had just begun. For Modi, it had been a gamble, a blood-stained stunt to sway voters and project strength. But the 2025 war left a message carved into the history of South Asia. When Pakistan's sovereignty is challenged, its military answers with thunder, steel, and an unbreakable will.